Welcome to today's market update. I'm Maya Keynes, joined by financial expert Eli Sterling. We've got breaking headlines on global diplomacy, central bank activity, and some serious volatility in both crypto and equities markets. Let's start with the geopolitical landscape. Ukraine has submitted a revised peace proposal to Washington after discussions with European allies. What does this mean for markets, Eli?
This is a significant development, Maya. Any hint of diplomatic progress tends to reduce risk aversion. We're already seeing dollar weakness and a slight rebound in equity markets. However, until we see concrete steps on the ground, this remains speculative.
Meanwhile, Oracle's disappointing earnings dragged markets lower, and the dollar weakened amid Federal Reserve policy concerns. But perhaps the biggest story is what's happening in the crypto space. Bitcoin is trading below $92,000, down more than 2% today. Eli, let's dive into the technical picture here.
Absolutely, Maya. Looking at our Bitcoin Tether daily analysis using the Stochastic Relative Strength Index strategy, we're seeing conflicting signals. The StochRSI is in overbought territory at 86.20, suggesting potential for a pullback. However, the moving average convergence-divergence histogram is positive and growing, indicating strong bullish momentum. This divergence suggests caution, but not necessarily a trend reversal.
So we're looking at a potential correction within an uptrend. What about support levels? Where should traders be watching?
Key support comes in at around 90,488, the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. Below that, we'd be eyeing the 89,223 zone. For now, the trend remains bullish as long as we stay above the Ichimoku cloud base around 98,512.
Let's shift gears to stocks for a moment. NVIDIA is showing concerning technical patterns on the 4-hour chart. Can you walk us through what's happening there?
Certainly. NVIDIA is displaying a clear bearish trend using the Trends Your Friend strategy. We're seeing lower highs, $185.71 down to $180.42, and lower lows from $183.32 to yesterday's low of $176.63. Volume spiked to 6.4 million during the latest decline, confirming selling pressure. Critical support sits at $174.92.
Turning back to crypto, Sui Tether is painting a complex picture. The buy-hold-sell indicator shows persistent bearish signals, yet price is holding above key Fibonacci levels. How do we reconcile these opposing views?
Great question. The BHS system shows V1 consistently below V2, signaling bearish momentum. However, price is trading between the 23.6% and 38.2% Fibonacci retracement levels, suggesting a shallow retracement within an uptrend. This is classic bullish consolidation. The key will be whether buyers can push above the 23.6% resistance at 1.6732.
One more technical view before we wrap up. Avalanche Tether is showing interesting dynamics with multiple indicators. What's your read on that?
Avalanche presents a textbook case of a deep retracement. Price is stuck between the 61.8% and 78.6% Fibonacci levels, indicating it's testing significant support. The moving average convergence-divergence shows bullish momentum building within a bearish trend, while the money flow index has surged to 68.65, suggesting strong buying pressure. If it holds above $13.64, we can see a bounce toward $14.25.
We'll be watching these levels closely. For tomorrow, keep an eye on the Fed's reserve management purchases, $40 billion planned for the first month, as well as any updates on that potential US-India trade deal. That's all for today's market wrap. I'm Maya Keynes with Eli Sterling. Thanks for tuning in.